Forget AI or viral social posts. You'll never guess what the hottest creative ideas are for hospitality vendors. I have legendary marketer Phoebe here from Erul and Associates to share 3 of her most insane ideas you've ever heard. This will leave you dumbfounded. Don't miss this one. Let's go. Well, hi, Phoebe. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
I'm so glad you could see me today.
Oh, hey. I can't wait to finally have you on the InnSync show. We're going to talk about the hottest creative trends for hospitality vendors. Welcome to the InnSync show.
Yes. And think you could do a little bit better than that.
Oh, hey now. This is a family program, by the way, so I just wanted to disclaimer that.
That's okay. Okay. I'm happy that you can see me, and I'm very happy to share my knowledge with you.
We're graced to have your presence here. So I have legendary marketer Phoebe from Erul and Associates. Is that correct?
That is so correct. Yes.
Erul.
Award-winning.
Oh, award-winning. Wow.
We can talk about that later.
Oh, okay. I'm impressed now. Okay. So many suppliers and vendors are struggling to stand out in a crowded marketplace. I've been told by quite a few people in the industry that you have some amazing ideas. Is that true?
Oh, yes. I would love to share them with you.
I can't wait to hear this. So could you share just one of those with us, Phoebe?
Yes. The most important one. Are you ready? Newspaper advertising. The black and white newspaper ads in 6-point type. You got to use the line art and make sure that you are into the real estate section when you're doing your newspaper advertising. As a vendor, that is the best place to be.
I've heard about these newspapers, but I think my grandfather got these newspapers. Are they still printing these days?
Oh, they are absolutely printing them in Boise, Idaho. It is of course, everyone loves the newspapers.
I don't know where I've been because I think I picked up a newspaper, maybe 10 years ago or so?
Let me tell you, the traditional way is the way of the future. You can get so creative with the type that you put in there. It is the way.
I was under the impression that if you make type too small, it gets frustrating for the viewer.
You make them work for it. You make them work to read it. They are super interested when they read it in the super small type.
What about the ink though? Isn't that get annoying on your hands?
It's so good on your fingers. The black ink, it is so lovely. So lovely. It's actually good for your skin.
Your skin, huh? What about the face?
Good for your face. You can rub it on your face. A little bit of black ink right there. Oh, so lovely.
You talk about leaving a lasting impression with the ink.
No doubt. You would definitely leave an impression on your prospects there.
Wow. I stand corrected. I thought newspapers were out in the internet. It was all about digital.
Oh, the internet. Don't talk to me about the internet.
All right. Newspaper. I guess we'll have to take another look at that. No pun intended. I'll try to keep my hands clean there. Small type. Very interesting there. So another trend. Here you have 3. What would be another hot trend that you could share with us there, Phoebe?
The second trend that is super, super hot.
Oh.
Glossy brochures. Let me tell you about them. You're going to fill them with everything that you have to know in your mind, all that industry jargon. You want to speak their speak. You put it all on a big glossy brochure and you print 20,000 copies and give them to everyone. I like to put them under the car windshields in the parking lot. They are so effective.
Glossy brochures. There's another relic I thought that was archaic. I had no idea. You said how 20,000 copies? And then
oh yes, you just print out as many as the printer will do for you. And then you just give them to everyone who will take it. You stand out on the street, you put them under the windshield wiper. So effective.
Do you just pick a particular parking lot or how does this whole thing work? Is there targeting involved?
Oh no, grocery store.
What? Grocery store?
Well, everyone likes to eat. So they go to the grocery store. They are obviously some of them are going to need hospitality vendor services. So creative.
So you
mark my words.
No, well, it sounds like you go through those 20,000 pretty quickly. And if those brochures are could be 50 cents, or that sounds like it could get pretty expensive.
We have big budgets.
Big budgets. That's not what I'm hearing these days. I hear things, everybody's pinching pennies and they got a little bit more strategic, but you're saying,
No, you spray, you pray, you hope that it all comes to you. And usually it does, sometimes maybe.
you know, you're bringing things to the table here. I thought you were going to go all digital on me, but apparently it's all about the ink and tangibility here.
We do not believe in the websites.
Oh,
We do not believe in. We could talk about that later.
I'm intrigued. Let's save the best for last year. Number 3, what is the third hottest trend, Phoebe?
The third hottest trend for hospitality vendors in creativity is trade shows, but not a typical trade show. You have to do it the traditional way because people like the tradition. You wear a suit to look professional. You stand behind the table. You act very aloof.
No.
And here's the kicker. You print. We love to print around here. It's so delightful. We print out 100,000 pens that we can give out to people. We love the ink. We like the ink. We like to give away the ink. We like to talk about the ink, and then we stand far away so they cannot talk to us. Very traditional, very professional. It's very effective.
It is about the ink, apparently. So forget
about the ink. Erul and it's all about the ink.
So everybody's talking about pixels and digital this. Apparently, it's not that.
So the internet, it is a fad. You mark my words, because people like to touch other people.
Whoa, hey, this is a family show, Phoebe. Gee.
No, they like the ink too. They like the ink and they like to touch. They like to be in front of the people. They like to just blast everything out. It's so effective.
Are these people drinking wine too at the same time? It's this ink and the wine. That seems a little outrageous to me, to be honest with you. It sounds very wasteful. I'm intrigued because back when I was a graphic designer back in the 90s, I actually started my career on the traditional media side. So all we did was print. I've got
it's so lovely. Oh, I love the print.
Print definitely still had its place, but you brought some very interesting things back to the table here that I wasn't expecting. Why do you think that this is working, by the way?
Because I will tell you, in 2002, we had a client, Acme Hospitality Incorporated. They were very successful, and we did all these tactics for them, and we were so creative with our ink, and it was very effective. So this is why this will work right now. And the internet is a fad. It is fading very fast. We go back to the way it is supposed to be with the ink and the people and the touching. That's why.
There's something about that touching. It's that might get you in trouble along the way, but hey, if it's going to leave an impression and sell products, some people would say that's part of doing business, I guess.
We will literally leave an impression.
The ink? Oh, I get it. I'm getting this now. Okay.
How could they forget you? They will never forget you.
You know what? I think you might be back onto something because it was hot back, in the
early 2000s.
Oh, early 2000s. Okay.
Don't get me started about the cold calling and the faxing. Oh, those are so exciting. But we can save those for another time. The Acme Hospitality in 2002, they were very successful.
Oh.
But unfortunately, they had to close the doors. Not because of revenue issue, because we did a great job for them in 2002. But the wife, do not tell anyone. The wife went off with the GM at the Travel Lodge Hotel.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Was that Idaho too?
I believe it was Idaho where they read the newspaper, but they were very successful, and that is my example.
Okay, wow, that's intriguing. So, Phoebe, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us on InnSync show.
I'm so glad you could see me today.
What are you up to now, by the way, and where can people find you?
Oh, I'm a woman of leisure these days, and people can find me not on the internet, because I am not on the internet, but you can send me a letter, and you can send it actually to this Travel Lodge right here.
Are you in the yellow pages, maybe?
You can find me in the yellow pages.
All
Phoebe,
right.
all you have to look for is Phoebe in the yellow pages, and that's Erul and Associates, ERUL.
Okay, I just spelled that. I wasn't sure about that, so thank you.
Yes. Very successful agency back in 2002.
Hey, I appreciate your time. I can't wait to have you on again And I think you've got a few more things up your sleeve from what I understand. I'm going to go wash my hands of all this ink.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
I have one tip to share with you.
Okay. Great.
Do the newspaper advertising.
Really?
I'm so glad that I could grace you with my presence today.
We're so incredibly grateful for your time and those amazing insights. I can't wait to have another follow-up conversation with you. We can talk about more of these hot creative ideas that you just brought to the table, Phoebe. Thank you.
I love to talk creativity.
You're amazing. You're awesome.
Toodaloo.
Take care.